In the past 5 days, I've drunk 25 litres of water. That is 5 of these, or 53 of these. Let me tell you what happened. Recently, I've been getting headaches and dry lips, and I'm tired of taking paracetamol and Lipsil. Now, I'm hoping a lot of this is going to be able to be fixed with water. So this is how I'm going to track how much I'm drinking throughout the day. 5 of these is 1 of these. Let's get started. Bottoms up. So this first litre was definitely one of the harder ones, just because my body was not expecting this much water, especially because I haven't been drinking much at all. So I feel really gassy, I feel sick, and my stomach is just so cold. It's a really unpleasant feeling. This is how much of a dent I've made. We've got a lot of work to do. So I've realised the trick to drinking this much water is just to bring the bottle around with you everywhere. I brought it around in the car, I brought it when I met friends, and it does look strange, but look how much I drank. I've just got a little bit left. This was by far the hardest litre to consume. It was horrible. I feel really sick. Seriously, don't try this at home. Yesterday when I tried this, I ended up having to every single hour, but I didn't get a single headache. I found it really hard yesterday, so I'm hoping it will get a little bit easier.
Jude is challenging himself to drink 5 litres of water a day for 5 days.
It's time for the first litre.
I had my first drink today at 12 o'clock, which was a bit of a silly idea as I should have started earlier in the day, but I was just so sick of water from the day before. It is still hard work, but it's getting easier and I'm starting to see the benefits already.
I'm so full of water, it's currently raining and I'm by the sea. I'm just so sick of water.
I paused it here as I think my skin has drastically improved. This is bearing in mind that I currently have no skin routine. Now, I was trying to do a lot of exercise throughout the day because I figured it's healthier for my body to be thirsty than me force it down my throat. As you can see, it's getting later and later into the evening now, and this is me swallowing the last few gulps.
The last one's always the hardest. Sorry. The good news is I don't seem to have any headaches and my dry lips have went away. However, the bad news is I am so much.
For those of you wondering, it takes me about 5 minutes to drink this 1 litre glass. I do try and pace myself.
That's the first litre. So we're halfway through this challenge, and let me tell you guys, I feel fan-tabby-doozy. Honestly, I have never felt better. My skin has never been clearer. My urine has never been clearer. I just feel great. I've got so much energy, and it's just so nice to feel hydrated.
People warned him against the challenge due to the dangers of drinking too much water.
Today I want to talk about some of the negatives to carrying around this much water, and there definitely is some. The first one is lugging it around. It is very, very heavy and awkward in public. Another thing is, if you're not very good at pacing yourself and you just chug the water, you just end up feeling sick and very bloated. A lot of people have been telling me I can have some serious health issues, so I wanted to look this up.
When you drink too much water, your kidneys can't get rid of the excess water. The sodium content of your blood becomes diluted. This is called hyponatremia, and it can be life-threatening. That's not good. The water excretion rate of a healthy adult is about 20 litres a day.
After reading this second part and doing a little bit more research, I decided to carry on the challenge. There's only one last day left of this challenge, so I'm very excited to share with you guys what I found. I've drunk 25 litres in the past 5 days, which is an awful lot of water, especially in the winter. My body has been through some pretty drastic changes in the past couple of days due to this challenge. I'm hoping my body is going to be thanking me for it, but if I'm honest, I'm glad this challenge is over. Now, I do want to give you guys a proper breakdown of what's happened to my body in the past couple of days, so I will make one last video explaining everything.
That's 25 litres done in 5 days. Do I feel bloated?
Challenge complete. Time for the results.
In the past 5 days, I've drunk 25 litres of water. That is 5 of these, or 53 of these. Let me tell you what happened. I had to pee constantly. I was about 10 times a day. Let's not forget that you have to lug this around. That's quite inconvenient. I felt very, very bloated, especially at the start. There's just so much pressure. I feel so bloated. An unexpected one, burping. Ugh. I thought you only burp with fizzy drinks, but apparently not. One that I didn't even think about is it's extremely time consuming drinking this much water. It just takes up so much of the day. You're either drinking water or recovering from drinking so much water. There is also the chance of overhydration, which can be deadly, so that's not good. Do your own research. Now, it's not all bad. There are some positives too. The list is kind of endless for the positives that hydration does to your body. It's very important. But I'm just going to tell you the stuff that I experienced. So I used to get quite a bit of headaches. They've just completely gone. I don't get them anymore. My skin completely cleared up. It was never really bad before, but it's never been better. I had very sore lips at the start of this. Now they're completely fine. I feel really alert. I don't know what that is. That might be a placebo, but I just feel really good. Now, because you're drinking this much water, it fills up your stomach, so I really think it helped with my diet. And finally, guys, it just makes you feel better about your body, knowing that you're always hydrated. It just makes you feel a lot healthier, which is really good for your mental health. So you're probably asking yourself, is this something I should try? The answer to that, no, you don't need 5 litres of water every single day, especially if you're not doing that much exercise. However, it did make me feel really good. It cleared up my skin, and it made me feel more alert. If I'm being totally honest, even though I don't recommend drinking 5 litres of water a day, I do think it's something that I'm going to try and continue to do. During this challenge, I just downed a litre of water every time I needed to drink, and it's just so unhealthy. It just ends up with loads of burping and bloating. I think what the trick is pacing yourself throughout the day, and then you get all the benefits to drinking without most of the negatives.
While Jude has seen some benefits to drinking this much water, we can't recommend you do this at home due to the risk of overhydration. In the comments, many people were telling Jude that what he's doing is dangerous, saying, "Kidney nurse here, do not do this. You will drop your salt levels and a side effect of that can be coma and death. Do not recommend." While others said it was the way he was drinking that was dangerous. Water intoxication is caused by drinking too much in a short time. Sipping throughout the day is no problem. As always, thanks for watching Happiest. If you liked this video, then be sure to follow our Instagram and TikTok pages for more videos like this. And if you have any of your own videos you'd like to share, be sure to send them in.